Have you heard of Think with Google? So do you even know who your desired audience is? You have to find them. So how do you do that? Think with Google. Do you know what Think with Google is? It's actually a page. It's literally a page that you want to know about. Because Google, who owns YouTube, wants YouTube to be successful. And by YouTube being successful, what I mean is he wants you, the creator, to be as successful as possible. And the reason for that is because if you are successful, people look at your videos, they can show more ads. The more ads they show, the more money they make. So if you're creating great content, people are coming to your channel, YouTube's making more money. If YouTube is making more money, so is Google. They own them. They want you to succeed. So Think with Google. It's called Find My Audience. So you go to Think with Google, Find My Audience. Just type that in, and it will come up. It is amazing because, first of all, you select your type of audience. Second of all, you select your category. And then it just starts showing you stuff. And I am literally going to show you how it works. Okay, so we're at Think with Google, and now we can select the type of audience. And it gives you two different types, an in-market audience or an affinity audience. What they mean by in-market is people who are actively researching. They're planning to purchase a product. They're planning to purchase a service. They are in the market for. That's an in-market audience. The other audience is an affinity audience. These are people whose interests and habits relate to your content. You have to know what your channel's about, so you first have to know what your channel's about. And then when you go to this, you can say, okay, I either need people who want to buy my products and services, or I just want to get people to my channel. I just want them to start coming. By a show of hands, who is more interested in in-market audiences? Okay, who is more interested in affinity audiences? Okay, so we'll start with affinity audiences. This does not lock you into anything. What's great about this is you can just keep going back and trying different things and see what you like and see what works. These are the different categories. Now, when I said that YouTube has very broad categories, Google is also showing you very broad categories, so you may not see your niche. You may not even see your category. So you're going to have to think extremely broad when you look at these, but beauty and wellness, food and dining, home and garden, lifestyle, shopper, sports and fitness. See, and that's it. I mean, it's not a lot. So you have to figure out, where do I fit into this? Let's start with beauty and wellness. So what they're saying is, under beauty and wellness audiences, there are two major YouTube audiences whose interests and habits relate to beauty and wellness. Beauty mavens and frequently visits salons. What Google is saying is that from all of their aggregated data from YouTube, which is, as we just saw, billions of information on a daily basis. From all of that aggregated information, there are only two categories, basically, for beauty and wellness. That's so sad. That's just so sad. But that's pretty much what people watch. So if you're in that field, it really narrows it down, incredibly. Frequently visits salons, such as hair salons, nail salons, tanning salons, day spas. So these are the kind of people that are looking under beauty and wellness for a very specific part of health or beauty or wellness. The top YouTube channels that those people frequently visit are these. And the reason why this matters to you, if this is the category that you're in, is because of what I said at the very beginning of tonight. Comments. Go to those channels and comment. Go to those channels and comment on other people's comments. Go to those channels and comment on the video. start making yourself known. They're literally showing you, here, these are the top channels. Now you're going to learn from the top. So this is another amazing thing about Think with Google page. So these people, this audience, are researching or planning to purchase these products and services. Now that tells you a lot. I mean, it really gives you a ton of information. And all of this is clickable. So if I were to click mobile phones, what does that mean? Well, here are top YouTube channels about people shopping for mobile phones. See how you can drill down and get more and more and more information? And this is just one category. People shopping for mobile phones are also likely to be a part of this audience. How do they know that? They know that because they follow every single thing we do. They know what we do all the time. It seems like it's a funny kind of answer, but they really know exactly what they're talking about. So this is how you drill down, drill down, drill down. So let's try in-market audience. Well, these are completely different categories, aren't they? Do you see how they've changed? Apparel and accessories, arts and crafts supplies. So why did it change so much? In-market audience, products, as opposed to interests. Do you see the difference? So now we're talking about literally, let's get serious about what it is that you're selling, what it is that your services are. So let's say you're doing arts and crafts supplies. That is a very specific audience. That's pretty great, isn't it? What are the top channels? Here they are. What are people shopping for besides craft supplies, office supplies, tableware, household supplies, handbags? They give you the top 4 categories. This is not random. This is people who shop for art supplies. These are the top 4 categories they also shop for. The top 4. Isn't that crazy? I mean, here's your whole life, and it's just 4 things. I mean, really. Also, this group of people are likely to be home decor enthusiasts. That makes perfect sense, right? Shopaholics. Sorry, Sheila. Bargain hunters. That makes perfect sense. And value shoppers. So, do you see how you find your audience with Think with Google? It's really amazing how you can start to drill down, drill down, drill down, and you're learning. You're learning so much about who is my actual viewer. Who is the person who really will be looking at what I'm going to be putting out there? And when you learn about things like this, you can expand what your videos are about, because you don't have to be so narrowly focused on literally your category, your niche, your product, your service. You can be more open to what your viewer is interested in. And when you're more open, you can market and promote to them in a much broader way. They will actually feel like you're talking to them instead of you just saying, hey, you should buy my product. My product's so great. I really know what I'm doing. I'm really smart at it. I'm really good at it. I can really do this and this and this for you if you just buy my product. But instead, if you say to them, I know that you've had a really long day out there shopping. Me too. Because just like you, I'm a bargain hunter. I love a good bargain. But even more than that, I love to find something great to decorate my house with. See how you can bring all the categories in? So now you're making videos to a person. You're not just making videos, now you're actually engaging with the people who want your content. They just don't know it yet, but they're going to learn that they want your content because you speak their language. You understand where they come from. You understand what excites and interests them. And it's not just home decor, and it's not just crafts, right? It's a lot more than that.
Now, I'll be doing comic strips and be more entertainment oriented, so I'm not going to want to add handbags into, my. So, what do you suggest for someone like me?
You have an affinity audience. So your category is media and entertainment. So who is your audience? Do you see how it came up? Do you see the different categories for media entertainment? Now you can start to niche down into those categories. And what's interesting is that there are more big, bold categories in media and entertainment because there are so many different types of media and entertainment that you could be a part of. As you choose your specific category, then you will start to see what are the top YouTube channels in that category. What else are those people researching? Who are they? And interesting, post-secondary education, why does that matter? Exactly. An educated person will spend more money. So you just want to know these types of things because once you start to understand who your viewer audience actually is, you can promote and market right to them. Now you know them. You're getting to know them so much better. You're getting to know the people that you actually know better because you already have clients and customers if you're a small business. But you never thought about this kind of stuff, did you? Unless you had a conversation with them and said, you know, what was your day like? Do you have kids? You know, where do you like to shop? What restaurants do you go to? Do you typically do that? Not really. Not really, because you're busy and they're busy. And you don't sit down and have just a nice chat over a cup of coffee or tea with your customers. Google is doing that for you. They're doing the chat. Now, what you can do is you can start to build this profile of who your actual viewer is. And you can start to drill down even more. What gender are they? Male, female, young, old, teenagers? Do they go to school? Are they parents? Who are they? Once you start to know this, now you can start to give them a name. So there are so many things about this that are amazing. If you don't know me, I am Sheri Barbera. I am a Google certified YouTube channel growth expert. The fastest type of marketing for your videos, for your own channel. Is it niching down in your categories? Is it making better thumbnails? Is it making dynamite titles? Is it the topic that you pick or the content that you have? Or trends?